Emboldened by my recent success, I'm going to play through another game with the Blitzkrieg. I'm gonna try to get a 3 or 4 island victory this time, and I'm keeping Ganymede because of the increased reactor power, which I feel is pretty essential for this crew, especially if you're bad, which I am. And I'm hoping to get either of the 2 remaining achievements. The first is for completing the first 2 islands in less than 30 minutes, and the other is for blocking 4 Vec in a single turn, which means all mechs standing on a burrow and a boulder or another Vec blocking the 4th one. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm getting the building chain right away. Let's see what we've got. No spider boss, which means getting at least 3 islands should be possible. I don't like fighting the Scion boss, but that's not as bad as the spider one. Okay, so either Archive or RST. Let's go with Archive. Haven't played that one in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Dam this time. Great. So that's exactly what I'd want from an encounter like this. No, actually no. You're gonna stay on this side of the newly formed river. The fire is gonna kill this guy as soon as his turn starts. And that's it. So now this poor guy can get some experience by drowning someone, if he's lucky. And it looks like he's not gonna be lucky this time at least. Or, actually, yeah. We're gonna do... Oh. No, we're not. I was hoping to get this guy with the rock, but that seems impossible right now. So actually can't get him with anything, which is kind of unfortunate, but not a deal breaker, really. Let's see how things play out. Yeah, more guys here, thank you. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna pull this guy into the river. Throw a rock on this one. And fry this one. Okay, so both objectives have been completed. Now I just have to avoid getting grid damage, and everything else should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I only got 1 kill with the hook mech, but still better than nothing. I feel like I could have maybe utilized the newly formed river more or better. But, you know, beggars can be choosers. Okay, so I'll go with the tanks so I can open up the rest of the map. It's gonna be a bit tricky because I have to watch out for the tanks when I'm using the whip. I'm guessing they aren't immune to the whip's damage. Okay, this is exactly what I hoped for. So both of these guys are gonna die from the whip, and this one's gonna get a rock to the face, and we're all good. Okay, 2 guys is nothing too taxing. Let's see if I can yeah, I move this guy here. Then I use the rock. No, not good. If I shoot this one with the rock, this one will collide with the tank, and if I shoot this one, the tank will end up in the river. I gotta reset. Okay, let's do this. This one has to die, and this one can move, and we can safely whip the remaining one. Yeah. Okay. And the tanks are back online. What can we do with the tanks to help our cause? Okay, so I have to move this guy out of the way. 1, 2, 3, no. And oh. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is definitely gonna work. Gets a whip. And no. Okay, so I wanted to deal with this guy, but that's obviously not going to happen now. Okay, so at least the tanks are in no danger. Yeah, of course, now both of them are gonna go for the tanks. No? Okay, that's a lucky coincidence. Let's tie them all together. So a well-placed whip does most of the work, and they're gone. Okay, so it was a bit hairy at some point, but we managed to push through, and we're opening up the satellite launch. Okay, this one's probably also gonna be a bit of a horror story on account of the whip. The rockets don't count as grid buildings, so it's a bit of a tight spot. Yeah. So the whip is gonna be pretty useless here, I think. What can I do? I can move this guy away, then whip him, and throw the rock on this guy and tank the damage. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, nothing I can do about it really. At this point, I'm just a bit afraid I won't be able to reach the next... Oh, that's great. Yeah, you do that. You do that. Okay, so what are my options? I can ignore this guy. I have to repair him and shoot him, and yeah, just ignore everybody at this point. He's gonna replenish 1 point of health, but that's not really an issue because both of these guys do 2 damage. So actually the launch is gonna kill him. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, so 4 guys, 2 health each. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially if this guy can reach them down there. And he's not supposed to, but he only needs 1 more movement point. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. So he can tank the damage because he has armor. And we'll be left with 3 guys again. This one's problematic. This one's always problematic. Let's see what we can do. Probably gonna have to move this guy away because he's the only one I can reach with the grappling hook. And then I can throw a rock on this guy. Or no, this one has... Yeah. It's actually a bit of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to take grid damage here. I can free the lightning mech using the hook and then do nothing really. If I pull him over here, 1, 2, 3, he maybe could deal with this guy. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, so that's one way to clean up at least part of this mess. But I still can't do anything about him. Pushing him into the rocket would be catastrophic. I don't think there's anything I can do for these guys. Let's see if there are any other options. I mean, I can always just shoot this guy with a rock and be done with it. Actually, I could kill this guy. So, is it more important to save a pilot or 1 bar of power? I could place him here, throw the rock on this guy, free the lightning mech with a hook, and then smack this guy through the boulder mech. It would kill the pilot, but I mean, that's not an issue really. I think so. Let's go with that. Yeah, and now he gets now 2 HP. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, random numbers. Yes. So that worked out much better than I expected. No grid damage, both objectives completed. No dead pilots to grieve. Thank you. Okay, so I had no idea that the new skills from promotions went into effect immediately. Okay, so one more mission. Oh, mines. I like mines. I could go with this one and maybe try to drown someone. Or several someones. Or I could go with this one and just go crazy on the mines. Let's try this. I want experience for the hook mech. And there's a pod. Oh yes, yeah. No, not there. Okay, this guy should be able to take care of that. But he isn't. No. I just wanted to drown the scorpion. If he shoots him from here, then I can't reach the scorpion with the hook. God damn it. Actually, this guy will be able to reach him. Yeah. Yes! Not gonna stop us. Okay, so another candidate for the drowning. Hello. Yeah. Okay, so it's still not over, but I think yeah, that's okay. I think the choosing this map was actually a great idea. Okay, so we've killed 7 enemies. We can now rest safely in the knowledge that we actually don't have to kill any of the remaining 3. But of course, all of them are going to target buildings, because that's just our luck. Thankfully, that's not going to be an issue. And that's it. Provided I don't cock up the boss fight monumentally, we'll be having a perfect island this time. And oh, that's amazing. That's just great. So Bethany, I can now put her in here because she already has a bunch of. Oh no. Okay, so who would benefit from the shield, starting shield the most? The lightning mech is in the thick of it most of the time, but the hook mech is actually the one that takes the most damage. Maybe because he's the armored one? I mean, this guy now has 4 health, so a shield and 3 health wouldn't be that much of an improvement. Plus the pilot is level 2. I'm really not sure what to do. I mean, I already have one additional reactor core, so I could place Ganymede into the hook mech and get me the shield ally upgrade, and use the surplus reactor core to re-enable the building chain while placing Bethany here. This guy would lose some health though. I'll just place her here for now, see what she gets. Actually no, I am gonna use up the core right away. Okay, let's see how this plays out. And of course, okay, so what we're gonna do now is push the beetle over here. No, we can't do that actually. I was hoping to chain them together, but that's not an option really, is it? Both of these guys are shooting at thin air, basically. I could just move the Firefly away and focus damage on it. Is there really no way to just chain these guys together now? Definitely no way to chain them together. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to move the Firefly, which means I need to figure out what to do with this guy first. Just take a pot shot, I guess. Yeah, save the shield and basically ignore the boss for now, at least. Oh yeah, you're gonna be the one taking that damage, not me. And there's a shield in it for us. So fire damage to the boss. Except I'm gonna take grid damage here. I'm gonna go with it. I'm feeling confident. So he's gonna die from fire damage before he can do any more harm, which means I can focus on the other guys. And of course, that's what you do. Away, crush him with the rock, and that's it. Took 2 greed damage, probably completely unnecessary, but I mean, we can make up for it. And I managed to screw up the boss fight several times and let the boss escape, so I'm kind of afraid of that now. Act twice if it does not move. It's a good skill, but I mean, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to afford the 2 power required for it. Should probably just get this to even out the mess I've made. Actually, who would I even... The boulder mech? I guess moving twice with the boulder mech wouldn't be too bad. Does he have anything else? No? Or the hook? Nah. The smoke could be useful for... Nah, I'll go with the power. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so this isn't too useful because it requires you to... It doesn't prevent damage. If you're at 2 and you receive 2 damage, you're just gonna die. This, I'm not sure how to use actually, especially when I have the boulder already. This could be useful, but I'm not feeling it, honestly. I'm just gonna stock up on cores. Maybe increase the lightning max damage, or So should I increase this guy's damage or the lightning mech? Let's go with the lightning mech. How much time? Oh, there's no way I'm gonna clear this in less than 10 minutes. Okay, so this one is still a bit tricky. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, this is my kind of thing. And it has a bunch of pools. And the objective is pretty straightforward. So let's see what we can do. I can... could drown this guy with a rock. And then what? Or I could drown this guy with the rock and... Nah. I feel like there's no other way to solve him except for drowning. So we're just gonna go for that. Yeah. Oh, great. It's an alpha that flies. And that's really not what I wanted. So, okay. I'm gonna stand here, drop a rock on this guy, smack this guy with the whip, and move this guy away. Okay, so he's dead in the next turn, provided all things go well. These guys are gonna group here and hopefully provide me with an opportunity to use the whip effectively. And the hook mech can just chill. Okay, that's not ideal. None of this is actually ideal. Okay, so all of these guys are gonna die. I whip them. Then I can drown this guy. Shield's gonna go down. It's definitely what I'm gonna do. No, sorry. This was what I was going for. Okay. So far so good. This guy seems trapped here, which is fine by me. Yeah, you do that. You go ahead and do that. And that's it. Coal plant protected. Bugs exterminated. No experience for poor Bethany. Also the train mission. Not my favorite when playing with the Blitzkrieg. But I'm still gonna do it. I need the core. I just don't like the fact that the train takes up 2 tiles and it's really easy to destroy it with a whip. Okay, so throw a rock at this guy and pull this guy here and slap them all with the electric whip, and he's gonna take some damage. Not lethal, thankfully, but still a bit worrying. Plus there's gonna be 4 guys now. Yeah, and of course one of them is this asshole. No, not there. God damn it. He has 3 health, this guy does 3 damage. He shoots first, god damn it. Okay, so this is out of the question. So I can only whip this guy up. Can use the boulder to neutralize this one and then move the crab away. See, I mean, even if I shot the crab with a rock from here, he'd still end up alive. Could push him away though. If I threw the rock on this guy, the crab would end up here. So if I move this guy before that, that seems like it could work. Before, not after, idiot. You never said I was smart. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Once again, left with 3 enemies to deal with. 4 actually. Scratch that. 4. Just don't do that. No. Evil bastards. Okay, so can move this one away. Yeah. Shoot this guy with a rock. Move this guy away. And then whip the crab. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. So I see no other viable solution. Okay, so that's a load off my chest. I actually like the decision to make non-grid buildings vulnerable to the electric whip. These guys would probably end up too overpowered if they could just go around willy-nilly whipping people into submission. Bethany is never going to get that level. This is the one with the flying guys coming out from the chasms. Not good. This though, I could deal with this. Let's do that. Just gotta keep in mind that I need to block the spawning points, and I have to think about it constantly, or else I'm gonna end up forgetting. And there's the pod. Of course, none of them is gonna just stand where you want them to stand. So, what can we do? We can move this guy one slot over here. That's not gonna do anything useful, no. Could pull this guy into the storm though. That's gonna be fun. And push this guy away. Did I move him already? Okay, not gonna work. Yeah, so this, followed by this, and you're gone. Okay, so I still haven't blocked anything. But hopefully in the next turn, there's still gonna be 3 guys to deal with. Just hoping the spawn points are gonna end up somewhere closer. Okay, so I can pull him into the, or push him with a rock or something. I can ignore him, I can ignore the Scion. Let's see what we can do. I'm definitely gonna throw the rock onto one of the spawning points. And actually I don't have a way of dealing with this guy here. Oh, yeah, I can just pull him. Just pull him closer to me and he's gonna... Yes. And I feel stupid. Could have killed both of these. Nah. Nothing I can do about it. Gonna have to up my blocking game. Oh no, why? Why doesn't anyone ever stand on the... Okay, so these guys are both gunning here. and I'm not sure there's anything I can do. No, actually, this guy's gunning here. This guy's gunning for these, and he's gonna die if I kill the... Okay, so... He dies when the lightning strikes. He dies when the lightning strikes. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely not going to be able to block three spawning points this time. I mean, I can ignore the grid damage and block one this time. And that's still not gonna be enough because they won't spawn in the last turn, so... If I reset, I get nothing. I could free this guy up and sacrifice Bethany. No. I'm just gonna admit I messed up. That's it. No way for me to get there. I'm pissed off at myself. I don't know why I keep choosing these missions when I have such a low success rate. So at least Bethany got a level up. Yeah, ignore him. Ignore him as well. Just whip this sucker into submission. Okay. Okay, so I'm a bit pissed off at myself, but nothing you can do about that. At least the mission was a good choice for Bethany. She got some experience out of it. And yeah, let's look at the bright side of things. We increased our grid defense, got 2 reactor core, and we unlocked the terraformer mission, and those are just the most amazing thing. I love playing those. So let's see. Should probably keep them out of range of the terraformer on the first turn, so I have free reign on which tiles to terraform, but on the other hand, that could prove to be an issue. How much can this guy move? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he gets anywhere near here, the terraformer is gonna crush him. Yeah. So I'm just gonna drop this guy here, and call it a day. Okay, so what are my options? I think I made a mistake. Can throw a rock at him quite easily, and if I terraform this, I can pull the alpha away. Yeah. Okay. So I did make a mistake, but it's nothing I won't be able to mend in the long run. Hope so. I did do some massive damage to the unfortunate boulder guy. Okay, so yeah, you're getting terraformed. Sorry about that. Can he move far enough to deal with him? Yes, he can. Okay, and he gets a level. These guys get terraformed. These guys go in. I could give him a shield. Yeah. Okay. Stay huddled, stay huddled. The terraform not gonna do any good now. Bye bye. Okay, so I'm not gonna use it here. I'm gonna throw a rock on this guy's head, and I'm gonna keep this guy here. Or not. Okay, 4 might be a bit much. Hopefully it won't. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. No. I'm gonna have to move him. He's gonna be useless in this turn, really. So, what am I gonna do? Yeah, move him away, then terraform over this guy, then pull this unfortunate soul over here and throw a rock on the alpha. Yeah. Crisis averted. Barely. I almost terraformed the lightning mech. This regularly happens to me. It's a nice perk. Thank you very much. Okay, the beetle leader. I'm under the impression I keep saying how much I dislike certain things in the game, and it's kind of true. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that just pisses me off, but in a good way. It's not like I don't like it. It's just that it makes things harder than they're... No. Okay, so gotta... No. This guy's gonna play first, right? So if he pushes him into the building... The idea was to block him and whip this guy up, but... Okay. That's not gonna work. Instead, I'm gonna do this. So he can go fuck himself. And I'm really not gonna be able to avoid this, am I? Actually, I am. Yeah. You do it like this. Amazing. Sometimes I even surprise myself. This guy gets 1 damage. We end up with 1 more deck to deal with. Can ignore the boss on this turn. And okay, so still these 3 are not... Does this reach through mountains? No. Okay. Let's think about it. I'm gonna shoot anybody. Should be this guy, but I can't reach him. Although, I can do this. So, he is out of the way. And now I can block this guy and whip the boss. No. Actually, no. You see what I'm gonna do? Whip the building. So the boss pushes Bethany and her hook mech into this guy's way, and then she stops the bullet and the armor soaks up the damage. Okay. Okay, this shouldn't be an issue. So the boss dies here from a whip to the face. I throw a rock at this guy, and I can even block one. Yeah, I can block one of the barrows with Death's mech. This is the second to last turn. I'm not concerned about being overwhelmed later. So we can probably deal with both of these guys. Yeah, I can just pull him away and smack him with the whip. Okay, so the mountains, they don't conduct electricity, right? Yeah. So, I mean, better to kill him than to neutralize him in another way. So I've missed getting a perfect mark on account of that one blocking objective. And let's see what we have on sale. Okay, this might be useful, but it's expensive. Cryo launcher, I don't like it. Oh, so I could install this on Bethany's mech, which would actually make her an offensive unit. Oh, yeah, definitely gonna do that. Pick up one power core and some more electricity. Oh, could have actually taken, forgot about the pilot, I could have taken another power core instead of this, but I'm not gonna scoff at having more grid defense. So it does one self damage, but she's armored, so that doesn't really make a difference. So which one should I tackle? The boss here is more of a pain in the ass. It's got pretty much the same enemies. No, it's not. No, this has the burrowing guys. This has the acid shooters. Beetles versus acid shooters. This is Okay, so an armor scion or a blast scion? Blast scions are, I mean, both of them are first priority targets. I'm gonna go with Pinnacle. Let's see, so, oh god. I'm gonna have to go through this one if I want to reach that one, and I do want to reach that one. And it starts off amazingly with 2 alphas and a blast scion. Great. Yes, thank you. That is exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Thank you, Santa. Yeah, of course. None of these guys are gonna... Oh god, no. So now I'll have to waste... I'm gonna have to waste 2 attacks on the Scion. There's literally nothing I can do except push guys around and hope for the best. Great. Great. Actually, I could freeze this guy. This guy would unfreeze him then. So that's not as useful. Though I can't push him the other way. So which one do I want to keep frozen? Yeah, let's just do this and think about the consequences later, because there's nothing else I can do. And I'm nowhere near... Yes, okay, that is amazing. Just keep doing that. And if this guy could reach here, that would also be great. This is gonna be a complete clusterfuck. So each of these guys is going to explode. I'm gonna take 2 grid damage from this. Okay, 1. That was better than expected. But now I have to choose. And it's basically the same. I either kill this guy and he explodes, but then he kills the... Oh, he kills the Scion, yeah, and if I shoot the Scion, he's gonna shoot... What a terrible mess. And I even haven't... Okay, at least I'm gonna be able to stop them from spawning. Yeah, all 3 of them in 1 turn. Thank you. Yeah, we're off. Oh god, that was stressful. Remind me to never do that again. Actually, I forgot I had this. Could have done some damage, but I don't know who I could have damaged. Okay, this one was gonna pop up eventually, if not immediately. It's one of those nasty missions where I have to watch out who I'm shooting. Those are my least favorite when playing with the Blitzkrieg, at least. Okay, so you're gonna get frozen if I have a say in it. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to pull this guy away so I can shoot the damn alpha. There you you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay, went better than expected. And of course there's another alpha right off the bat. But he should be somewhat easy to deal with. Okay, so what can I do? If I move him here, he's gonna do grid damage. If I freeze him, then I'm gonna miss out on freezing this guy, and I really want him frozen. But if I don't freeze him, he's gonna do damage. So let's just do it. Stop worrying and learn to love the bomb. Yeah. We're gonna go for swim. And you're gonna... Oh, no. No, that's not gonna happen. I guess I'm gonna go with that one grid damage I was worried about. So, yeah. Or I could soak up the damage with the mech. That doesn't sound too bad. It is acid, so I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful, but anything beats taking grid damage. Yeah, oh yeah, my favorite person in the whole world. The good thing is I'm gonna be able to deal with him the easy way. So pretty much everyone dies, and this guy's unfrozen, so I have to deal with him again. Yeah. At least I can ignore the other guy. He's gonna burn anyway, which is the better option because it allows me to focus. It allows Bethany to get the experience, or at least to have the chance to get the experience. And she's the only one who isn't already leveled up as much as possible, so... Did she get it? I didn't even look. That's how much I care, in reality. I'm kidding, I do care. I'm just forgetful. Okay. The mine placing robots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are alphas. Yeah, 2 of them are alphas, and they have a frozen bomb. I'm not gonna do that. I am probably gonna go with this one. Doesn't sound impossible, although we do start with 5 enemies. I'm debating whether to ignore this one completely, so I could maybe perhaps finish it. But do I prefer getting a power core or a perfect score on the island? I mean, the perfect score is a gamble anyway. It's not like I'm guaranteed to win it. Well, this seems like a bad idea already. Yeah, of course. Of course they're gonna just stand there and... Oh god, no. Why? Okay. At least they're all huddled up in a bunch. Thank you. Got that going for us. Actually, don't have to worry about this because the ice storm is gonna freeze the building. You go ahead and die. I could pull him closer. It's better to have him there. Okay. So, who gets hit with what? Okay, if we do it this way... Yeah... Everybody dies. That's really the best possible outcome. See where he ends up. Of course he's not gonna go somewhere useful, like the place that would end up in him being frozen. No. We're gonna end up with a bunch of guys in the next turn. Could I have actually blocked one of them? Yeah, I should have blocked at least one. Yeah, much better. Okay, so 3 is not tragic, especially since only this guy actually needs to be dealt with. And I'm gonna fry this one. And that's it. So the perfect island reward is a big gamble. Even if I clear the regular missions without a single error, I still don't have any guarantee I'm gonna be as efficient in the boss fight. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one. I mean, I don't like this. The robots are a mess. This has 2 alphas and a blast scion encased in ice, which is gonna cause me all kinds of grief, so let's just try to complete this one, and oh god. Terrible idea. Let's just hope they line up in a useful way. This poor guy can't move. Okay, so we can ignore these 2. Okay, so these 2 need to die. And how do I do that without damaging and destroying the robot in the process? And how do I deal with the scion? I guess I could pull this guy here. This guy's not gonna die, so I don't have to worry about the blast damage. But my guys are in for... Oh god. This could end really, really badly. there anything useful I can do to prevent these things from happening? I could smash this guy with the rock, he'd explode and damage these two. No, actually he'd push this guy. No. Let's see what happens. Okay, so complete disaster happens. And this guy still makes it. No, no, that's not the outcome we're looking for. Thank you very much. Okay, if I shoot this guy, I at least get to freeze this one. This centipede. I can block this damage with my shield and take the one damage, no, the one damage from this guy. That's probably the best thing I can do at this point. And I could block this guy too. Would this be useful? Actually, if I stand here, I can fry this guy without worrying about the pod. God. Okay, so one grid damage is not too bad. I'm definitely gonna have to deal with the... No! How is that even possible? Okay, so this guy has to pull the robot out. Can shoot him. And he's gonna damage this guy a bit, not too much. Or I could ignore him and just throw a boulder on one of the holes and block the spawn. No, he's an alpha. Definitely gonna deal with him. Okay. I'm taking it one turn at a time, and I really don't like that. I don't feel comfortable not being able to plan ahead. Okay, so obviously I can't let any of these things happen. He's gonna take one damage here and another point when I destroy this guy. Actually, I could freeze him. That would be much more useful. Like so. So he takes one damage. Okay, so I managed to play myself again. And I have already used up the reset, so I can't shoot this guy. And I could have shot him away. Yeah, okay. That one's completely on me. Absolutely my fault. Oh, two of these. Of course, none of them is gonna step into the... What can I do that's actually useful? This is the last turn, so I don't necessarily need to kill any of these guys. I just have to stop them from doing what they're doing. I can block this guy with my body. I could shoot this, but that's not useful now. What could I do? Push this guy away, push the rock away. That would maybe allow me to do something about this one. Anything? Or I could pull this one over with the hook. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so I can now stand here and die. That's no good. Oh, actually, if I repair myself, I'm gonna survive just barely. Okay. God damn it. What a terrible battle. I'm surprised I managed to actually perform so well, considering the circumstances. So what can I use my 2 power cores for? Could increase somebody's health or movement. I'm actually looking forward to this, but I'm gonna need one more for that, and I'm worried I won't be able to use them wisely. If I install 2 here, I can increase her health and movement, and then add another one when I get to the store, but maybe I get a cool new weapon for one of the other guys. So I'm just gonna save the course for after the battle. And we're off. Of course he does, yeah. Because what else could he do? Okay. So is there a way to actually... Yeah. Then I have to use it up for this. How much health does he have? It's 3. He's gonna play first, so if I move him away, he's gonna kill this guy. Yeah, just gonna shoot him away. I'm gonna kill this guy. I mean, I'm gonna take 2 damage here. That's far from ideal. But I don't think there's anything else I could do. We're really running low on grid defense here, and I'm having a bad feeling right now. So even though I have 26 grid defense, I don't think it has ever managed to block incoming damage. Okay, so what we need is a rock here to tie these places together. This still won't kill the boss. Okay, so if I use 2 attacks to kill him, I'm left with these 2 guys. And they are on. Oh god, I should at least deal with him. The only way to do that is by stepping into the fire. That's not too bad, I guess. Actually, yeah, I'm protected from fire by the shield. Okay. And he's not gonna die. Oh god, he was supposed to die. No, no. Okay, so I'm not really sure how I could have done this better. Let's look at it again. So if I use up both of these guys' attacks on the boss, I'm gonna have a problem dealing with these 2. The boss and this guy are my primary targets, right? So I could move the boss away, but that's not helping. Actually, it is. If I move the boss away, I still can't deal with this guy. I was thinking of moving him here, so they're both targeting this building, but I can't afford to lose these 2 anyway, so I'm just gonna have to do this all over again and hope my defenses work. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Yeah. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Oh god, no. Please, 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 please. Well, thanks for nothing. And to think I invested that much into grid defense. I don't know. Bethany with 2 HP is not too bad, but I'm just gonna keep cycling Ganymede. And that's it for today.